It's a kind of a mellow beat. I
Yeah,
have to admit, it's not like all woo woo. Let's get going. Let's party.
could have added a little jingle bells in there. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, well, hello, Mark. It's good to be with you again.
Howdy ho.
Or we certainly know how to start our Mondays off, don't we?
Yes.
Start the week off hanging out with all this beautiful family and
Get it
for
rolling.
family.
Yeah.
And there we go. Ooh, yours is so cute.
And it has a little animal fur on it.
That's cute. I like the animal fur.
I have a lot of hats, but I only got a couple out this year. I had to get my animal hat out. What's going on with the camera?
Viviani, yes. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah. Automatic writing class starting January, I think 9th, right?
Cool.
Yeah. So if anybody's interested, yeah. Starting January 9th. Yay. I am too. Should be a fun one. Fun group so far too that's signed up. So that'll be nice. Anyways, I think, Mark, that we do Mondays right, and starting them off, getting to talk to the fur babies and get to hang out with you. I get to hang out with you on every Monday. That's so cool.
So much fun. I told people that we probably wouldn't be on next Monday.
No, I think we have a couple Mondays.
That's Christmas Day. So
right. And then the next one is
Thursday.
New Year's Eve.
Oh, New Year's Eve, yeah.
Yeah. So I think the next two. Oh, wait. No, you're right. New Year's Day. It's New Year's Day. So I think the next two Mondays so we'll see you in the new year on the 8th. We'll start back up.
Right.
And we'll be on Mark's. We'll start off on Mark's channel.
Yeah. I know you're going to be with your family, and it's always just, it's a busy time. And blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. The Eves are on Sunday this time. The Christmas Eve and New Year's.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks everyone for being here, and we celebrate you and grateful. I know this isn't Thanksgiving, but it is a time of just kind of love and sharing, and so we love, and
that all continues. I feel that
I do too.
That whole 3-month period. Harvest, gratitude, Thanksgiving, giving, receiving, loving, appreciation, sharing, kind of sharing your plenty with others. That kind of.
And we have, and also winter solstice. This year will be my first year of, I guess there's from the 21st to the 24th or 25th, the winter solstice celebration.
Yep.
And so I'll be at my daughter's, and she has the whole gig, and we'll be celebrating the solstice.
Oh, cool. Is it happen on the 21st this time, or the 20th?
It starts on the 21st.
Okay.
And then there's like a 4-day gig with it. And so there's candles and I haven't read about it yet, but I'm hoping
because the 21st is what, Thursday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'll be heading that direction on Thursday.
Yeah.
And so let's see, Debbie, will you going to take personal questions in this live? Oh, we generally read on your fur babies. Any animal questions, earth questions, that kind of thing, on today's topics. So
yeah.
Let's see, did I miss it? Here we go.
Liz and All has that killer cat. Did you read on that with me? I don't think so. I think that was a different time I read.
The killer cat? I don't remember.
Like chases people who come over and bites them and stuff. I'm going, okay, well, it's like an attack cat. We talked to her and tried to calm her down. She says she's better, but she still went after a new person.
How interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I do sense that she's very sensitive to energy.
Yeah.
Very, very sensitive to the point of,
yeah. And she has a strong protection energy too.
Yeah.
She feels like she's the guard for,
yeah. Interesting.
There's like a lot of kind of guard dog energy in her. She's pretty, I mean, I don't know many cats that would like go after a person. You know what I mean?
They usually will hide or something.
Right. If they don't just go over there and bite you. Okay, well, interesting. Anyway.
And we have Book here. Hi, Book. So grateful for Mark's guidance regarding Zelda Moon's unleashing her inner pain. Oh, this is what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
So she's getting a little better. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Very. She's very sensitive. So I do feel, Book, that you can help her redirect that energy and help her recognize that the energy is flowing. And when new people come in, their auras, their essence comes in. You know what I mean? And so and it's a shift for her. So you can help her regulate that. Just talk to her about it.
Yep. She had a new worker, and Kitty Cat didn't really care for the new worker. It's like she has to build a sense of trust. She just doesn't automatically trust everybody, and
it's different. And again,
yeah. And
it's literally learning how to be in people's energy. Is what because she's so sensitive.
Right.
She's such a little psychic cat, little healer, but she doesn't know how to regulate it yet. So, okay. All right. Well, thank you everyone for these questions. We have 13 questions here already. And so we will get started.
Okie dokie.
And here we go.
Okie dokie. It's snowing here, you guys. I'm so excited. I've been praying, begging for snow because we've just been having a lot of rain. So it's starting.
I love watching it snow.
I do too. It's so exciting. Of course, right this second it's not, but it was when we started. So fun. I'm so excited.
Okay, so now
one moolah. Okay.
Can you show everybody your shirt before we start?
Yeah. Today it's another Bigfoot. It says
Santa Bigfoot.
Yeah, walking in a winter wonderland. And he's
I love it. Yeah.
Walking through the snow. And Santa and reindeer are flying across the moon. And he's out in the
love it.
It's cute. Yeah.
Now the line in your hat should be here.
On the side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know some of the gals watching wanted to tell you that, so I thought I'd just shout it out for them.
I just put a tag in the back, but then it made it wonky. Okay.
Right. Yeah, these aren't like normal hats. You have to just put the thing on the side. There you go. Yay. See, you're welcome, everyone.
Yeah. I'm going on a show tonight, a Christmassy show.
Oh.
Pro Lounge. So if you guys are hanging out, it's later than I usually do. So hopefully I'll still be awake. 8 o'clock Eastern at the Tarot Lounge. Me and Deanne, Shield Maiden, and Priscilla. So we're going to do some Ghost of Christmas Past, Present.
Ooh, how fun. Yeah.
So there we go. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm Christmas present. So.
Okay. All right. One Mula. Hi, thanks. A few months ago, I asked about our dog, Raphael, who passed in May, returning as a pup or a walk-in. Any advice on how or where we can find Raphael number 2? We're looking. No luck. No luck. Thanks, Kirsten. Or Kirsten, right?
Yep. I think.
Mhm.
Here's a few months ago. Raphael. He died in May.
Oh, I feel he's coming. I feel Raphael's coming in soon because I see a Christmas bow. I see a Christmas bow on a dog. So I do feel uh, uh, it could be, after the holiday, after the actual holiday, but I do feel um, be, uh, within December, January-ish. Because I'm seeing a bow.
Yep, and it feels like a puppy. As you were talking about a walk-in, I think this is a pup. Um, he's coming. He's going to be close. I feel like it feels like someplace you may have already looked, even. But it was just a little soon, or something like that. Because I kind of thought you'd already have him. So there may have been some hiccup. Also, just the energy in general feels like it's hiccupy all the time. It's like hiccups.
Why are my cards flying all over?
But I do feel like it's there near you. It's not like you don't have to order him or he's far away. It seems close. I feel like it's a place you've already looked. So you might want to look again. Do you have some place that you've looked at that gives you notices or something like that? Because I feel like he's close. He's there, I feel like. So when I say puppy, I don't mean necessarily like a newborn, but, under a year. He's weaned, though. I feel like he's already been weaned, maybe. Let's see. Maybe not weaned. I might have made that up.
Well, I see this happening soon. As soon as you connect, it's going to be very swift. And look at that. I love seeing that Six of Cups coming in because that is Raphael coming in. But you see that Three of Pentacles, that's connecting. And it's happening. It will happen quickly. The Knight of Cups outcome. So
there you go. Knight of Cups, too.
Okay.
Now, he might not look, so kind of let go of your expectations of how he's going to look, because it might even be like a Raffaella this time. So don't get too hung up on it's a boy or it's a girl, because ultimately it's not going to matter, because you're not going to breed it for puppies or anything. I'm pretty sure whoever it is going to be fixed. Because I'm getting that. Don't be too stuck on what, how you're picturing it. Here we go, though. But I got awakening, eyes wide open. So I think it's time. Here we go. That's probably why you were compelled to come on here and ask again today. Now you also get imagination, get the big picture. So with this card, what I'm thinking is go ahead and just in your moments, imagine you already have him. What's that? Especially the feeling. What will that feel like when you actually have him? And go ahead and, look at that feeling, because a lot of times that emotional connection helps draw it right in a little bit quicker. So, tune into that emotional connection you have with him. That will help him just pull on in.
Mm-hmm.
And he might look a little different than you're thinking. So that could be it's a different breed or different sex, something like that. So, when I say that, sometimes you'll go, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. But if you just take another minute, you'll go, oh, wait, maybe I should look at this one a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's like that first instinct is, oh, but then look again, look twice. I feel like it's going to come to your attention.
Yeah.
He's not going to miss you. So um, either you're going to get a mail about it, or, like an email, or you've heard of new puppies coming. Somebody that knows you're looking for a dog is going to say, hey, did you hear about something like that? But it's coming right along. I feel like I'll be surprised. I mean,
And
go
and your spirit team is asking you to kind of get out of your head about it.
Yeah.
Just feel from your heart space. They want you to get out of your way, because I feel like there's some you're kind of getting in your own way, so to speak. And here, I'll show you the cards. There you are. You're getting in your own way here with you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and the Death card in reverse, which all means it's kind of like, because of you have this process, possibly kind of like you have a certain idea. They want you to release that. And so that kind of opens up the energy for you for wonderful things.
Yeah.
You have the Empress and the Sun.
The Sun.
Yeah, and so that is that beautiful connection. I just feel like you're just going to know.
Yep.
And I ask about a specific breed and like that for you, because that's what you were asking, and they're not showing that. They want you to connect from your heart space with this little one, and and you will know. It will be familiar, just like that Six of Cups came in for you.
Yep.
But they want you to be open. And so, but they also showed me that you have been especially attracted to a certain breed, possibly like, oh, well, that, I've never had that type of dog, like whatever, but you've been attracted to it. So maybe go that direction. Something that when you're scrolling through dog pictures, or you see a dog and you're like, oh, there's been a draw. There's been a slight draw. Go look at, be open to that.
And when Debbie was saying that thing about step back, or what happens in that, and it happens to a lot of people, it's not that unusual. We get into this thing of, I've got to make this happen. And it's so in that, you just take a deep breath and allow it to happen. I know it's a subtle thing, but you just put your trust in the universe to let this come through for you, because you're all in sync with it. And you don't have to do anything to make it happen. You just have to be open to receiving it. So if I start getting worried about, which happens, something I'm looking at manifesting, or even when I've been looking for one of my dogs or cats to return, and I start worrying, oh, am I going to miss them? The message is always, Mark, just breathe, return to your faith in the universe, and just allow it to come through, because you can block it with worry, or feeling like I need to do something better, harder, different, more than something. So, I'm just trying to agree with what Debbie was telling you. And also, we're both getting that thing of, he might not be exactly what you have in mind as far as what he might return is. But he's going to be the same soul and the same spirit, and you're going to love him. So that's what we're both kind of about. When I said the first look, you might go, wait, that can't. So look twice, don't immediately look, you know what I mean? That's happened to me before too, when I thought, wait, I wasn't expecting my raccoon to come back as a dog. Dog. And then I had to sort of like go, what? And then the dog just proceeded to show me over and over and over, no, I'm a raccoon. I don't really know how to be a dog, So, but I had to kind of adjust my expectations as they were. And it's always good to go this or that, which is better. So you don't have all those expectations. anyway, I feel really good. I'd be a little surprised if you don't hear about it or have him before the new year.
Me too. Me too. Really surprised.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Mula. Keep us posted. And
let us know if you find your puppy.
so I'm just going to read off who I have in line here, just so you know. And we ask that if you did put a question in that you stay, because we're only here for not very long. And so it's a shared experience. So Diane, On the Wind of Birth, Me Music 247, Gina. Oh, wait, no. Gina, thank you for your moderating. MLR, Viviani, Pink, MJ420, Hypnicity, Atha, Kimberly, and Anne. So those are all the names in line here. So we're going to try our best to get to everybody. So please stick around. Hi, Desert Dawn. Good to see you. All right. All right. Oh, I was waiting for you to put the question on.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right, Diane.
You're the boss today, Missy.
I am the boss today. So everybody, when we do put your name up, just say hi.
Yep.
Because this is a shared experience, shared reading. So we like to see you participate as well. So yeah. Diane.
And you're new to Diane, so I like to say hi to you.
Yes, and we like to say hi. And does my cat Hobie have anything to say to me? Thank you. So I'm assuming Diane is here. Mm-hmm. And so I'm assuming your cat Hobie is here on this plane. And does Hobie have anything to say to you?
Yeah, Hobie's alive, right?
Yeah, I sense that he is.
What a cute little name, Hobie.
I love that name.
What are you thinking, Hobie?
Diane says no. So he's not here?
Oh, so he's on the other side. Okay. So that's what you're looking to see, a message from Hobie. Because we do talk to live pets too. So
yeah, so we don't.
So Hobie's already crossed.
Okay. Hobie.
Yeah, because I was wondering, he wasn't coming as quickly as I thought he might. And I'm like, okay, well, that's a little weird. But now that makes more sense. It's because he's on the other side. Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to understand his attitude. He's coming through with some sort of attitude, but it's not it's like, I don't know, almost privileged. I don't know he feels very privileged, which is a good thing. I love seeing that from our fur babies. That means, Diane, you did a good job. He feels like he was kind of a privileged cat with you, and he's showing me, licking his paw and just kind of looking over at you and just kind of walking to his spot and laying down or whatever. But it's still lovable. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was very comfortable. You made it very comfortable for him. He loved being with you. Hobie loved being with you. He's also showing him all squished up in your lap as well. So I see kind of this two sides to him, but he yeah, it's almost like he would not want to be with anybody else but you. Hi, Karen. Starseed Awakening 111. I'm gonna text you after this.
The first word I got from him when he first came was aloof. So it was kind of that same kind of thing you were feeling. He just had a little bit up here and
Yes, like that.
yeah, which is not bad, and that's an attitude cats like to have, you know. Anyway, he also, I get the feeling he was like a younger soul, like not super experienced. So you know, newer to the whole being a cat and being a cat buddy and all that. But his soul is still fairly sure of itself, even though he wasn't super experienced, I don't think, in that lifetime. He wants to know if you have another cat, Diane. Now, how long ago did he go? Um, did you have two cats? I'm just wondering because of these cards a little bit. But he's fine on the other side. He, again, isn't super. I don't think he's done a lot of that. Like, I don't feel like, you know, some souls have like reincarnating. I don't quite get that as much from him. Maybe a couple times, but not a super lot. He, so it's like he's looking at the possibility of what comes next. It's like sort of still a mystery a little bit to him. He's not as practiced in that area.
She passed 3 years ago. My last cat passed last year.
Okay. Yeah. So I get the feeling those cats may have known each other, your last cat and him, maybe.
It's a she.
Yeah.
Hobie's a she.
Okay. Oh, Hobie, yeah, is a she. Right. Passed 3 years ago. My last cat passed last year. I feel like he knew the other cat. I mean, she. I'm sorry, guys. I keep screwing up the gender.
I keep doing that too. Hobie could be either one, right?
And like, you know, and the reason I was asking that, because it's weird. You know, I got this card. I wouldn't always think, oh, it's about he knew another cat. But in this, because it says tolerant sitting with it, I feel like he did. Oh.
Yes, they were 14 years old.
All right. That's why he keeps talking about this other cat. He also says that other cat taught him stuff, or taught her, if, for God's sakes, if I say him one more time, taught her stuff while she was here. So I feel like she learned stuff from the other cat, even though Hobie's attitude was a lot like, I don't need to be taught. You know, he sort of had that confidence anyway, you know. But so he's talking about that. He was also wanting to know, you know, if the other, you know, he was wondering about that other cat. So I think they're on the other side together. He doesn't particularly like the idea of you not having a cat right now. And I think we're conversing and talking about what might come next. You know, he's looking at this idea of what's possible up in heaven, what might be another step. And even I get this card again, like kind of mulling that over with his buddy that he knew. They're kind of, you know, it's like a little meeting of the minds along with source. So, yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Diane, what sweet babies. I love them both. Love both their energies. And they're grateful to you
Yep.
and the time they had with you.
Just out there into the cosmos so you can think about it. So after this mystery, embrace the unknown, I just wanted to pull one more card. Oh, it's the wrong one. Territorial, finding your place. So, they have this idea that maybe it might be a good idea to have another kitty because you got this empty litter box and maybe you might could put another kitty in it. So that's what they're thinking about. And so you might want to mull that over and think how you think about it. Would you like to have another cat? That's what we're talking about here. Okay.
Yeah. We need our fur family lovers to continue to bring them into their homes.
Right.
So if you have any space in your heart and you can,
Hobie and Boo. Boo was
please have a fur baby. They're here not only for us, but they also they bring in a frequency to the planet that the planet needs as well. So there's a shared responsibility there for us who have been given hearts towards fur babies to help shelter them so they can continue to add that vibration for the planet.
Right. Love it.
All right. On the wind of birth. And I did get your question, Starseed Awakening. And please let me know who is River and Teddy.
Okay. The aloof card fell out.
Oh, there you go. I'm telling you. I'm like, what?
I didn't think that word was in there. It's like so.
She's a little bit aloof, but I couldn't find the word.
Oh, that's so weird.
Boo was my other cat that passed. So, Boo. Boo was your other cat. And is that a male? Because we kept diving in on the male. And
I know.
Hilarious. Anyway, they both love you. They both loved the experience with you. And they both want you to get another cat if you don't have one.
Yeah. And they liked being with each other, too.
And they loved, well, they might not have always shown that, but they did love each other.
Well, I learned from the other one, I think. Okay. My cat Alfredo.
Go ahead.
Oh, my cat Alfredo stopped cuddling with me at night after repeated startling awake and running off. What is causing this? Stop cuddling with me after repeated startling awake and running off. Okay. So he was cuddling with you, and then he would startle awake and run away. And
now he stopped even cuddling. Okay, so you just immediately what came in is your guardian angel. Your angel that is with you, your birthday, I don't know what. So we have whatever you want to call this, but that's the language I have for it. So this guardian angel, this angel is with you from birth on, a constant there. And so, but it feels as though not only that, because Alfredo would be used to that. However, there's been more guides around you at night. So I don't know if you're doing a lot of dreaming or traveling. And I don't know if you understand this language either, but I see you travel in your dreams. So you leave your body, you travel, and you do work in spirit. And so you have more assistance around you. So and it's been an uptick in the last month or so. And anyways, I feel like it's the energy is startling him. The angels or guides it's startling to him.
Yeah. I agree with that. I also agree with the whole thing about you're busier at night than you have been for a while. And I would call it like astral projection, like going while you're asleep, like kind of leaving your body and going and doing stuff. Probably kind of service or something like that. I'm never aware when I astral project, even though I know I must. I mean, I think I might have been aware of it twice in my life in a dream, but that's what I'm getting. And also, sometimes Puss decides I don't really want to go, or I'm gonna set this.
My spiritual practice is at night. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's
Yeah. So he kind of chooses to set it out. Sometimes he's not going to go on the adventure. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. Uh, so he, and it could just be he'd rather stay here in this dimension to help ground you while you're off visiting. So it's not necessarily a bad thing or a negative thing. It's more of a choosing, but it's still it's choosing in with you in mind. So let's say it like that. It's a way to serve you. Now you can talk to him.
I've asked him to go with me before. That's interesting. Yeah.
Aha! Yeah, that is so amazing to me, you guys. That Anyway, I guess I'll never stop being amazed at the way this works, no matter how long I do it. But so um, sometimes he goes, sometimes he doesn't. Like he'll decide, oh, I'm not going to go on this adventure this time. But you can also talk to him. I think you do already. You said I'm asking him to go and say, I enjoy you sleeping with me, even if you don't astral travel. So you could still cuddle up and stay in the bed. You don't have to go on the travels, but you can still stay with my body.
Yeah, he's like, hell no.
Yeah, I know. You might ask him that and see what he thinks. But it's going to shift back because you're not going to be doing this all the time. It's like a heavy kind of workload time. I get that we're all sort of having in one way or another at night. But it's going to settle down. And when it does, he's going to come right back into the bed again. He doesn't mind you doing it. He just don't want to all the time. Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Oh. Well, blessings to you. Yeah, just wrap him in that little bubble. Offer him to stay or go or whatever. Let him know. Anyways, thank you for your spiritual work, Wind of Birth. Thank you for what you do for us on this planet.
Birth.
All right.
Reader, I notice you put no, which means you probably don't want another cat, and that's fine.
That's totally fine.
That's what they were asking about. So they wanted to know. That's why it was a little nebulous a little bit there. Okay.
All right. We have Starseed Awakening, Karen. She's in, have you, I don't think that you've met Karen. Anyway.
I know Karen.
Okay.
I mean, we haven't worked together or anything, but I know who she is.
Yeah. Okay. Here is Atticus. He is big boy. I don't know if
the cat. Look at that cat all snuggled up in his feet.
Yeah, so that's is that Teddy or River? I don't remember. Anyways, that's one of the cats.
Yeah, I remember Atticus before.
And that's Atticus. I just love this picture.
That picture's so cute. I can't stand it.
And they're moving in with an old grumpy boy cat.
Okay.
And so she's wondering how this is gonna go.
Teddy must be the old grumpy new cat that they're moving in with. Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's right.
It's 12. Okay. And I guess River must have been that kitty cat getting smashed. Well, they have a united front, number one.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to kind of be each other's, have each other's back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Atticus is going to be very bothered.
No, I get that too. I get, it's like,
yeah,
here we go again.
Yeah. he's very easygoing, it seems.
Very.
And River will have a
As
little.
long as he has the same old blanket that you put down for him or whatever that smell is. He just wants that. Whatever that is, he's good. Wherever you put that, he's good.
Yeah, and just wherever you go, he's going. So, it's that he'll just do whatever, and he's very easygoing, like dog. Part of his, he looks almost like he's a lab or something, maybe. So is River the cat? Now River is going to do a little bit of shenanigans.
I was just, you took that right out of my mouth, Mark. I was just going to say, now River is going to give you a little spunky spunk when you move. He's going to show his true little colors there.
And it's like, hey, so let River know that we're moving in with the cranky old cat. Kind of give him a heads up a little bit, but
yeah.
But oh yeah, and he's gonna like do a little bugaboo and stuff with it. But
he is definitely gonna do his little thing there. Mm-hmm.
I love that face on that surprise cat. So let him know a little ahead of time that that's what's gonna happen. But again, he's got Atticus.
Flow no matter what. Yes, I love that hypnicity.
No matter what. But he's got Atticus has his back. And so, but that also gives him a little extra confidence. So he's probably not going to back down to Mr. Old Kitty Teddy.
I'm more worried that Teddy will hate them and run away.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, because
let's look at. I'm going to look at Teddy real quick. See what's going on with him.
Because it is a little bit about 2v1, a little bit. Mm-hmm. River uses that backup that he gets from his dog, which gives him a lot more confidence.
And let them know that Teddy is the king of the house, and that's okay. Yeah. That they know that, and to respect that.
Right.
Respect Teddy and that he's the king of the house, and that's okay.
They're going to work it out. I feel like they're going to be okay.
I do too.
Because Teddy's going to hold his own, I think. You're going to step in there occasionally and go, no, yes, or whatever. But, I just put one more card and tolerance sitting with it. So in the end, I think the kitty cats are going to get along. For one thing, I also think the dog's going to like the new cat. And it's going to they're all kind of
part of the family.
Yeah, balance it out together. Atticus is going to help in it. Like he'll
mediate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to settle down and stuff and don't be too much. And, this Teddy cat is older, wiser, used to being his own, cat and all that. So we're not about trying to change all of his stuff. Like Debbie said, it's his house. And so let's be tolerant. I think they will be, though. There's going to be little shenanigans.
There's going to be a little shenanigans. Mm-hmm.
But then it's all going to settle down. Oh, yes, he's the king. Yeah, that's right. He is the king. Because I get a lot of king from him. When I look at Teddy, he has a lot of pride, wisdom, quiet wisdom, kind of. He's self-assured. I think he was well cared for, well loved, spoiled. He runs his house. He's pretty good at what he does. So, like you say, yeah, he's the king. I really get that from him. And I think they'll realize it too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's going to be fine. And they also go off your energy too. So how you are doing it. So
it's good to tell them you would appreciate everybody getting along.
Yes. Family meeting, 100%. Yep.
Because they want you to be happy. So you say, well, this helps me be happy if you guys don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I have the outcome here for you, the sun. And if you want to know the meaning of this card, it's really good. It's all success and joy and celebration and very positive.
I know so many nice positive cards in these readings. The other day I went on and did some political readings. I don't do those super often. I can't tell you how many times like the devil came up or the tower, or it was just all negative cards over and over and over every single reading.
100% every time I do those readings.
Okay, well, I mean, well, of course, here's the devil again, because every single reading he wants to be.
Exactly.
It's so funny to me because I don't usually get so many negative cards all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I know. All right, you guys, here we go. We have MLR. Today is my birthday. Yay, happy birthday. I don't have my birthday balloon right here, but happy birthday. And I'm glad you're here with us. My Panther boy, Loki, spent my birthday with me and then got out and hit by a car the next day. Is Onk's present?
Onyx is he Loki now. So he has Onyx, she has Onyx now. And I'm wondering if that black.
Oh, wondered if it's Loki. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the interpretation.
I think they must both be black cats. Panther boy.
Okay.
I was reading somebody's story on there about their cat playing with crystals. Extremely cute story. Carol San. Okay.
This is one of my current cats. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay.
Loki, are you back? You're welcome, Starseed Awakening.
Do you have all cats, ML?
I do think he's back. I'm just not, I haven't gotten a complete, absolutely sure.
So weird how birthdays and other key dates are portals. I know, ML, I know. Isn't that weird? Yes, all cats. Okay.
I do think he's back. I'm going to say that. I'm not 100% sure it's Onyx, though, for some reason.
Yeah, okay. And so I'm just going to share, Mark, what I got, and you can go. Oh, I do feel he's back, but I feel like he's a dog. I don't feel he's one of your other babies there. I feel he came back as a dog. Does that happen? Can that happen?
Yeah, that can happen. And look at the card I pulled out when you were saying your story. Cautious, beware of dogs.
Yeah. So,
synchronicity. Yeah. I don't know. We're synchronistic a lot, and the cards are.
I know. I love that.
Jokesters. They're constantly doing that crap with me. Yeah. Or it's a cat that acts like a dog.
Good.
Isn't that possible?
In his mind, he's a dog. So I don't know. So you. Oh wow! I don't have a dog though. I know he might not. Yeah. Each time I check in with him, he's showing me a dog. Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of feeling that he might be there, but maybe it's a cat that doesn't act very cat-like. And the reason I'm saying that too is, number one, I get prosperity, have it all. So I feel like, you still have it, have the energy, or have it. And then I get discernment, take a closer look. So I feel like it's not maybe the one you're thinking, and look again, kind of an energy.
Yeah, which one of those cats plays catch?
Does Onyx fetch, or something maybe like that.
Yugi was like a dog who died in August. Okay.
His dad.
Oh, that's the connection. I don't know. Let's see.
Well,
This one's a little wonky, this energy.
Yep.
It's hard to, but yeah, I do feel, yeah, part of your family for sure. He is in there somewhere, but I don't know why he keeps showing me as a dog.
But it could be Yugi, because when you first mentioned him a bit ago, when we first started,
Mm-hmm.
I got, are we sure Yugi's not?
Okay.
Okay. But
Yeah.
then I'm wondering about the timing. If they were both here at the same time, then of course they weren't. But something jumped out of my brain when you said Yugi, and that you said he was the father. I was like, going, oh, could that have been Loki? And then you're saying he acted like a dog.
Mhm.
Were they there at the same time? That's the only thing that would say that's not right. But because I feel like he has come back.
Yeah, I feel like he has too.
Yeah.
Yuki was probably born in 2015, so could be. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where I'm headed, MLR. That because that discernment, take another look. So it says you've got the feeling, you've recognized the energies there. You're just a little confused on who it is. So that would make sense too, that you would look at Yuki's son and say, I wonder if this is Loki. But Spirit was kind of saying to me, it's actually the father. And then when you tell me that Yuki kind of acted like a dog, that already kind of seals it for me, because Debbie didn't get that dog thing for nothing.
Yeah,
That's a part of it. But it wouldn't let me. It just kept wanting me to say, but it's your house, so kind of like I couldn't quite get that he's somewhere else like that. So yeah, all Panther boys, right? Yeah. So think about that a bit, mull that over, see how that resonates.
Yeah. And good morning, Melody. They're all Panther. They're all Panther boys, but they all are so unique. Okay, well, one of your cards, Mark, was to take a closer look.
Yep.
You'll find them. You'll find them.
And that also could mean that Loki's not completely done. He might return again.
Mm-hmm.
And you have cats to spare, so he might show up again there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Okay. Blessings, ML.
Sometimes I wish people could be in my brain.
I know.
To kind of see how that goes, because it is about us interpreting it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Am I getting the interpretation?
I know. So you know how this works, you guys. It's just like we get these. Sometimes they're like silent movies, and you have to interpret the emotions and sometimes you get feelings with it, but or symbols that are trying to act something out. It's very interesting. So a lot of this interpreting, that's why this is a shared experience, because you guys have you have the reference. We don't. We're just kind of going, well.
And that's why it's so important. That's why I like having you guys here, because it helps me make sure I'm going the right direction. And sometimes I'll even go, I think I'll go this direction, and Spirit won't let me go there, because it'll go, no, that's not the right, we're not looking there. So, that's why sometimes I'll go, I would like to say this, because I feel like it's what you would like, but they won't let me say that, or,
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's all different. Anyways, so Viviani, hello and blessings to you. Oh, and I do want to give a shout out right here in between before we step into this. I do want to say that Pope Francis allows priests to bless same-sex relationships. He announced that today.
Yay!
Yay! So
he hasn't really been super anti-LGBTQ+.
No, he's been very.
I know, one of the
very good about and opening that up and bringing that in, but I have a feeling that this might be kind of the last straw for him.
Before he goes out.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he's standing up for the rights.
Yeah.
Because of his stance. But good for him. All right. All right. How is my cat Bedford feeling? I'm concerned about his lungs. He is wheezing more lately. Thank you. Bedford. Mm-hmm.
Bedford. Is he on medication, Viviani? You say he has asthma. Oh, it's snowing again. Yay!
Yeah, it's causing some that snow out there on your side of the country is causing some pileups. So I just got an alert.
I just selfishly want snow. I don't really care.
I know. Everybody needs to stay inside when it snows and just look out the window at it. It's so pretty.
I don't care. I want snow. I'm selfish. Yeah, and of course here they go crazy if it's the slightest little flake. They all run to the store for milk and bread, like that we're going to be stuck for a year or something.
For years. I love it. I love it. I feel like Viviani, that in this case, I give him meds with inhalant, and he's still not getting better. Inhaler. I'm just wondering if there might be something more going on. So I don't know if you do vets or not, but if you do, and you want to check this further, I think there's something more that wasn't caught. Now, and to take action with, there's another something. That's what I'm getting, and the cards kind of back that up. I have the High Priestess and the Hierophant in reverse, and so that's telling me there's maybe something more that wasn't caught, and take some actions, take an action, and put the dots together. But if you're not a vet person, that's okay. Just keep doing everything you can. Do the what's that vaporizer thingy that you put in your room, and do that. Do everything you can that way to keep him comfortable.
I feel like he kind of has a little bit of a cold or like virus, like flu virus or something. In addition to the asthma, it feels like that's what's causing the little bit of wheezy stuff. But I've been doing energy work since we got his name in here, Viviani, and the light energy, Pan tells me, helps with this. So we're just helping to clear out his lungs. It does look like congestion in the kind of lung area. So just putting a lot of light in there and focusing in on it to try to rebalance that. But it looks kind of like a cold or something.
Good.
To me. And I feel like that this extra energy will help him. It's like the kind of thing that light work can help with. Kind of gives you a boost, like it's like a booster. And so that's why I'm doing it. And you can also just visualize his chest, really the light around his chest mostly. You can use gold or white or whatever else comes to you, but gold and white both work. And we're just adding, it's almost like making it so bright in there that it chases the virus out.
Mhm.
It's like it runs away.
Yay.
Yeah.
Chasing it out. Keep shining that light.
Yep, that looks good. So see if that helps him out some. I hope it will. I feel like it will help him a little.
I do too.
Just like this is going to pass. Still have asthma, but I think this actually.
I keep ever since we started on getting, I'm like, oh. Okay. Blessings to everyone here. Happy holidays to you. Love and light to you. Thank you for your consistent support of Mark and I. And you know that this is part of what we also do to give back to our fur community, is to connect with you guys who love the fur community. And so here we are, but happy holidays to you. We're giving you all extra holiday hugs.
We've been doing this for 2 years, you and I together.
Really?
Yeah, because we started together shortly after I started my channel, wasn't it?
Yes, we did. It was like really soon after you
Yeah,
started.
and so we've been doing it ever since. So I'm so proud of us. And of course, we do it because it serves us to serve the pets. It just makes me so happy. And I love, of course, Debbie. So that's another reason why we've been together.
I love it. I love it. So we'll see you again on next year on the 8th, and we'll be on Spirit Whispers channel. So we'll see you on the 8th. Until then, if you need us in between, Mark does go on other days. I also am online other days. You can always reach me, and you can also reach us both private readings at, from our website. So mine is freebirdspirit.com. And what's your website, Mark?
You just have to email me at spiritwhisper88@gmail.com.
Spiritwhisper88@gmail.com.
Right.
To reach Mark.
And then we'll set up a private session.
There you go.
Not a lot either the next couple weeks because, the weekend is Christmas. I'm going on tonight at 8, and that might be the last time for a few days because I'm just kind of have a lot going on. It's beginning to get to be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
So even though I've been asked to go on Thursday, I'm still deciding if I will, but I probably won't. So anyway, I just want to tell you, try to catch us tonight. That should be fun. And then we'll get back on schedule with the new.
Yep. All right.
Should look at Debbie's predictions. She did a prediction
2024 predictions. Yes.
Video. So go watch that if you haven't. And of course, all of her other.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye, you guys.